Warm good afternoon to all of you. Dear students, I welcome you all in digital class of biology. As you all know that yesterday we have finished our chapter cell, the unit of life. I'm sure that you have got everything about that chapter. Today, I would like to start with my new chapter that is biomolecule. But before that, I would like to motivate you all with the beautiful sayings of Lord Krishna. Dear students, see how beautifully he is saying that perform your obligatory duty. Because action is indeed better than inaction. ठीक है, जब आपको एक्शन करने ही है तो वो अच्छे और सच्चे होने चाहिए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हेन यू आर स्लीपिंग, ओके, स्लीप, डोंट थिंक एनीथिंग, डोंट थिंक अबाउट योर स्टडीज, and whenever you are studying, you need to study with full devotion. At that time you need not to think, okay, that now I need to sleep, now I want to play. No, okay. And when you are performing your duties with full devotion, that is actually your obligatory duty, that is your true duty. Understood? I hope so that you all have got the deep meaning inside this thought. So with this only I would like to start with my today's chapter, that is biomolecules. Okay, to make you understand the meaning of this term, I need to split it into two terms, okay, that is bio and molecules. We all know that bio means living organism, okay, and in this chapter we will study about those molecules which are present in a living organism. Okay, so I'm sure that you all are excited to know that what type of molecules are present in our body. Okay, so with this I need to start with one of the activity, okay, and that for need I and for that I need one of the organ of our body, and in that I have taken this. What is this? It is a kidney. Okay, so in order to know that what is present inside this, I need to extract it out. Okay, so with this I have extracted, okay, the tissue of your kidney. Okay, see, this I have extracted out. Okay, one of the tissue. Now I will insert this in a grinding machine. Okay, this is my grinding machine. Okay, just imagine. Now I'm inserting this inside it. Okay, and with this I have put one acid, that is trichloroacetic acid. Okay, that will help it to grind easily. Clear? Okay, now I'll allow it to grind. Okay, after 1 hour, okay, all the tissue of that organ has been split into various molecule, I can say. Okay, and then I will strain it through a strainer. Clear? And when I have strained it, okay, I have divided that filtrate into two components, that is acid soluble pool and acid insoluble pool. Okay, these are those molecules which were insoluble in your water, in your trichloroacetic acid. Okay, and these are those molecules which are soluble in your trichloroacetic acid. So it is known as acid soluble pool and it is known as acid insoluble pool. Okay, so on this basis I have differentiated biomolecules into two parts, that is macromolecules and micromolecules. Clear? So dear student, as you can see in this slide also, okay, first I will study about micromolecule. Okay, these are very small size. See, you are unable to see also. Okay, and their size is between 18 to 800 dalton. Okay, and they are found in this acid soluble pool. Example of such micromolecules are your mineral gases, water, sugar. And sugar also, it is monosaccharide, amino acid and nucleotides. Clear? And macromolecule, these are, see, large sized. Okay, as comparison to your micromolecule, they have high molecular weight, that is above 10,000 dalton. Okay, and it is found in your acid insoluble pool. Example of this is carbohydrate, and in carbohydrate it is polysaccharides such as starch, cellulose, and lipids, protein, nucleic acid. Clear? The thing you need to know here, students, okay, when we weigh lipids separately, the weight of lipid was not at all above 10,000, but still it was found in this, okay, insoluble pool. Why? Because student, it is insoluble in your trichloroacetic acid. Okay, so lipid has been considered as macromolecule not on the basis of weight, okay, but on the basis of its insolubility. Okay, I hope so that you have got an idea. When we will study about these topics separately and in detail, at that time you will understand these things in more, okay, detail. So dear student, the thing you need to keep in mind here is that, okay, macromolecule are also formed of your micromolecule only. Okay, such as, see here, first of all I'll take nucleotide. Okay, nucleotide combine together to form nucleic acids such as DNA and RNA. Amino acid combine together to form protein. Okay, fats, glycerol combine together to form lipids, and monosaccharide combine together to form carbohydrate. Okay, don't get confused, I will tell you about each and everything with the passage of time. Okay, so these are the classification of your biomolecule. First of all we will study about carbohydrates, then protein, then lipids, and then about nucleic acid. Okay, but student, I'm sure that you are getting excited that why these biomolecules are there in our body and what are their various function. So students, see here, as they have important function in our body, that is why they are needed in our body, such as the presence of protein. Okay, it will help in forming the structure and function of a cell. The presence of nucleic acids such as DNA and RNA, okay, help in transferring the information from one generation to another or from one cell to another, as well as it help in protein synthesis. Okay, next, polysaccharide such as your glycogen. Okay, we all know that glycogen is the reserve food material in our body, in animals. Okay, so it is stored in our body and we use it whenever we required it. Clear? Next is your lipid. Okay, and it is also a storage form of energy, okay, to meet long term demands. Okay, we store it, okay, in the form of adipose tissue, and whenever we require this in, okay, in our lifetime we use it. Okay, so with this topic only I would like to end my today's lecture. I hope so that you all have got an idea. Okay, so from tomorrow we will start with carbohydrates. Okay, so with this, have a nice day. Okay, and stay safe, stay home. Thank you.